Hello, this is Mistress Nancy Rouse, and this is the You Will Beg hypnosis session. Now, let us begin. I'm sure that we both already know how this will end. What matters is not the end, it's the journey, the emotions and impact it has in your state, your feelings, your thoughts. Begging is not a question, it's a need. It's a feeling deep inside that desires to be expressed, and often takes its feels almost wrong to do so, as if it's humiliating to beg, or if it somehow lures you. Then again, that is the point, isn't it? The feeling of being reduced, made smaller, having to look up and beg because you want something, you need something, and maybe you already know what you want. Maybe you know very well what you need. Maybe that craving is something that you've experienced many times before. You will beg, but I'm not letting you yet. I'm not even hypnotizing you yet. I'm merely teasing you with what it means to beg. I'm sure that you were told to beg. You either happily do so without thinking, or feeling that bratty nature wanting to resist. And yet, it's even better when you're coerced into begging, isn't it? Not blindly following a command, but feeling those desires, those cravings that go beyond your ability to handle them. It's kind of hot, isn't it? Finding yourself down, looking up, attempting to form words that express your desire. Maybe a hand lifting your chin just enough to feel yourself moved in place. Awareness of the blush, not just in your face, but a deep heat that spreads much further down. We both know how this will end, and yet dangling before you just makes you all the more frustrated, because part of you wants to resist, while a bigger part of you needs to give in. So when does the hypnosis start? When does that feeling start giving in without a choice? The manipulation moving through your mind, leaving you into that helpless, obedient state. Would it be more fun to make you beg without putting you in that state, though? More aware of what you're doing, more aware that it is your choice to do so. We both know how this will end because you're here, following, listening, reacting, and offering, just because you think it helps, even though all it does is prove how much all this is affecting you. Every little bit of resistance is proof of how much you feel. If you don't feel anything, you didn't need to resist. And yes, attempting to pretend that you're unaffected doesn't help either. No matter what you do, the impact is clear. The weight of my words pulling you down is obvious. The little tugs in your temptation, creating those waves of wanting and drives of desire. Little drops of need that explode into ripples. A desire to follow, to obey, to feel so good, to look up and beg, but not yet. I know you're feeling that need and also feeling confused, because what would you ever even be begging for? What words would you use? How? Why? When? Maybe it would be better to be commanded to beg, to be told exactly how to be shown. When? Where? What? It'll make things easier, wouldn't it? It'll mean that you don't have to think about all of this. You don't even have to think about the feelings that it brings you. Those reactions in your body whenever you think about begging. That feeling of being reduced, being made small, vulnerable, helpless almost. Beg. A feeling that runs so deep inside, so wrong and yet so right, so perfectly perverted, humiliating and liberating. Because what you beg, it made you let go. No thoughts, just surrendering, giving in, opening up. Beg. You can feel that drive inside of you. You can feel how part of you needs it, and how your mind and body are trying to reconcile both before, against, after, anything, nothing, blank. We both know how this will end till we're not at that point yet. There'll be an invitation for you later, a possibility, the freedom to beg. You won't be forced, you won't be made, but you'll be tempted, manipulated, coerced. You'll be put into a position to feel that it is the right thing to do, the best thing to do at that moment, because you want to feel that freedom. You want to feel being made by comparison. You want to feel that handy gently lifting your chin and make you look up. You want to be able to give into that need, that craving deep inside. And it can be so simple. One word can be enough to beg. Please. There are so many meanings, so many implications of such a simple word. Even though I'm sure that you know that begging is even more powerful when you say what you crave, that deep desire, that need that you feel. One word can be enough, but once it begins, it feels so easy to beg more. So listen, pay attention. There will be an opportunity for you to beg, and it's up to you whether you want to squander that opportunity, or if you want to grasp it fully and enjoy the rewards it brings. Do you want to feel yourself sit all the way down so you can look up and say the word immediately, deeply? Beg. Good. Not yet. There'll be an opportunity for you. Even the word has already escaped your lips, one way or the other. It won't change anything. Well, it might make the beg even better. One word that'll feel so great, so liberating, so freeing, to give in, to surrender, to open up. We both know how this will end. You know what's going to happen when you start listening, and you keep listening. helplessly pulled forward to a feeling of needing to be all the way down. You need it. You want it. You crave it. You feel it. You look big now. That's right. Let it happen again. Very good. Again. Feel how each time you give in, it is both easier and harder. Facing with the feeling that it brings. Again. Very good. Now, if you dare, express not only one word, but what you are begging for. Very good. Feel how that need grows. By saying it loud, it just becomes more real, more vivid, more needing, craving, wanting, again. Very good. Now, of course, the question is, what is more frustrating? Feeling your begging answered, or being faced with what now makes you feel? Both have their own favorite desire, don't they? Listen, and remember how good it feels when you beg once more. Very good. Now in a moment, I'm going to wake you and make you remember exactly how each one of those felt. I remember what you'll do with it. Will you use this feeling to beg even more? Or dive deeper into what it does to you? Will you give in to those needs? Or to your own surrender? You've done very well. Well done. And enjoy the frustration, whether you want to or not. Awake, aware of what you've just done. Enjoy the blush. To to